I'm live. Okay, I was just watching the swirly thing going live, going live, going live. It just didn't want to go live, but we're live now. Okay, and got a much wider field of view than I was expecting. I cleaned up to about here. Oh well, in the corner, what do I have? I got my phone. I got some. Got some stuff that I plan to. Still got to do that. I picked this up when I did the Typhoon Walk. Got to do the Sweet Tooth Thursday with that. Battery charger, phone, throat lozenges, a little bit of a sore throat, and probably email that has nothing to do with anything. No. I got email from YouTube telling me that I am now live. Of course, I am now live, so why are they telling me? But that's my email. I am now live. Just in case you didn't notice. So today, I'm doing a live stream for a couple reasons. One, I have the time. Two, I had a request for more live streams. Always good. Three, well, I want to make more cardboard builds, and I have a build I really want to make today. Because I have Halloween's coming up. I have my own English classes that I do, and so I throw a Halloween party every year for my students. And this year, for the first time, we are going to do a costume contest, and I thought, I'm going to make trophies for it. I'm not going to buy trophies for it because that's just an extra expense I don't need. But I thought I would make some. So I got pretty much everything I need. I've got my we call them alpha cutters, alpha, whatever. My cardboard saw, although I'll probably just use these. I have various tapes. Usually I use this generic brown tape. I couldn't find any today. I know I've got some around. It always disappears. But I've got a bunch of my colored tapes, my colorful tapes, and they can be put to use. I haven't decided if I'm going to completely color the trophies with tape, because in previous builds, I would completely just surround it in tape so that any coloration and decoration was provided by the colorful tape, or I might just use it as structural element and spray paint, because I might want to go with a gold color for the trophy. I mean, black for the base, no problem. Could do yellow for a gold trophy, and I've got my gray for a silver. I don't know what we would do for bronze, though. Red for third place? I don't know. But I don't know. For now, we're going to go with the construction and see what comes from there. Hello, 3 people. I don't know if this is going to show me any comments or not. It says there are 3 people viewing, but how's the sound? I don't know. Apparently, I have live chat. I don't know. I'm never sure. It's always so long between live streams. I'm never sure if things are working right or not until someone says, I can hear you and everything. And they keep changing things on the YouTube setup. So, Skywolf says it sounds fine. Thank you very much. Any questions or comments you want to pop up there, I will answer as we make things. So the very first thing I do is just grab the cardboard, which I have. Oh, hey, I can see Q. Hey, Q's right over. I keep putting it right over there. He popping in and out sometimes. Hey, Q. But the cardboard, here's Q, is right there. I've got to grab that. Okay. This is way too big. I'm going to have to slice it up before I can get to making anything. So, well, no reason to be all that delicate about it. This is just the beginning stages. I'm really doing this by the seat of my pants kind of thing. I have no idea about scale, how big I'm going to make anything. I figure I start at the base and work my way up from there. I want to make the first place trophy nice and big, and any other trophies will just be smaller scale versions of the big trophy. As long as I don't cut my finger off, we'll be doing good. I have cut part of my finger off in the past. I do not recommend it. It hurts. Although maybe I should say my classmate cut a part of my finger off. I was an active participant too. It was my stupid fault for sticking my hand there. Of course, he didn't hear me say stop. It's amazing how much of a finger a blunt rushy shovel can actually cut through. So, not sure if I've ever told that story on YouTube before. Probably have. Okay. Well, we're getting started. Let's just slice this sucker in half, and then we've got all of our source pieces to further slice it in half. Oh, I'm not doing that great. That was a bad cut. More of a rip at the end there. Okay. This is just preparation. Preparatory stages. And I'm ripping it again. This must be a dull blade. Okay. That'll probably go towards top pieces, but we're going to work on the base first because that's going to dictate how big everything gets. Do not want this glue on here. Of course, don't want these little wispy bits of paper either. Did not think ahead. I don't have anywhere to put garbage. Oh, well, that's one thing the floor can be used for because I will clean it up later. Oh, more glue. More glue. So how's everyone doing today? Where are you watching from? Because it's, what is it? It's about 1 o'clock here in Japan. I would put that at about, what's that, 11 p.m. back home for me. You know what? I can't really say back home anymore. After about 5 more years, I'll have lived half my life in Japan. So, can't really call Canada back home, can I? Yeah. That's a random thought for today. Although I have that random thought rather often. Things like, how did I end up here? Well, I know how I ended up here. Okay, more. Man, they do like gluing these boxes. Actually, today, after making the foam gliders, the flight test tiny trainer gliders, one by myself and one with Duncan, I found that using hot glue was, with that foam was great. I thought I would try that today with the cardboard. So I've got the hot glue all warmed up, and this is all the hot glue I've got left. Otherwise, I really got to go back to the 100-yen shop and get more. Or go to the a home center and get decent hot glue. This stuff is decent. Maybe I should say good hot glue. It's not bad, but it's not professional by any standards. And I really think at some point, if I'm going to keep making those planes, I should get a better hot glue gun, one that can deliver a higher volume at once. Okay, there, we're deglued. And I'm making a mess of the floor. Now, I think the first place should be a pretty good-sized trophy. And so does Q. Oh, we got some comments. 8:55 on the west coast of Canada. Hello, west coast of Canada. Only been there. Well, I've been there. If you don't count just being in the airport, I've only been there once. If you do count just being in the airport, I think it still brings up to 3 times. But I liked it. 2:55 in north-southwest Australia. I do want to go to Australia. Living through the dust storm. That is something I've never experienced, thankfully. We do get dusty days, which is mostly blowing in from China, but never dust storms. We'd have to be closer to a desert for that, I would think. Thankfully, don't get that. But we do have a typhoon approaching for the weekend. Yay! That is totally sarcastic, that yay. Queensland, Australia. Nice. Yeah, dusty days in Australia. Hope things, I was going to say blow over quickly. Totally unintentional. I do hope things blow over for you quickly, though. Oh, that is terrible. Okay, I'm thinking to start with the stem and then build the base around that. It'll give me something to glue it to. If I just build the base first, it won't be as strong. That's my half-formed idea. I should have grabbed a pencil, and I got a pencil. I should have grabbed a ruler. I can see a ruler. It's off screen. Darn it. Is there no ruler lying around the floor around me? Because sometimes there is. Because I'm a terrible housekeeper. Okay, 1 second. I'm grabbing a ruler and talking very loudly so the microphone picks me up. Where's my metal ruler? Where's my metal ruler? I want my metal ruler. Huh. Darn it. Oh well. I have got one of those, square 90-degree angle metal rulers, and it was over there for the longest time. Oh well, not sure where it went. I basically just want this to draw lines with, so it's no big deal. Because using the cutting board has centimeters marked on it, makes it very convenient. I'm thinking an 8-centimeter square base. Okay. And see how that goes. It might be terrible. I can always start again. I've got more cardboard. Always got more cardboard. Well, I don't always have more cardboard. I recycle rather frequently. We just keep seeming to pile up cardboard. But this I grabbed from the grocery store. This is not the stuff I usually like to use. I like to get the from this this is 3-layer stuff, outside flat layers and the inside corrugation. I like to get the 5-layer stuff, which is 2 different sizes of corrugation, much stronger and sturdier. I get that from the from a couple furniture stores. From a furniture stores, and I just haven't gotten to get any lately. And Big Master Anonymous likes that I announced my unexpected live stream on Twitter. Thanks for the likes. So, yeah, I do have to go get a bunch of cardboard very soon. Well, I'll have to get a huge carload full of it when it comes time to make my haunted house. But even other than that, I just got to start getting some regularly, I think, because I just want to make more and more and more cardboard creations. Oh, you know what? I think I've got delivery here. I might have to go sign for something. Because my Halloween costume's here, I think. Ah, terrible, terrible cut. That was not straight. Oh, well. Yeah, I got to go sign for something. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. But I'm so looking forward to what I'm getting. Woohoo! It's here, yay! It is here. Ow! That was my knee. Yes, I was hoping it was coming today. I just got my Halloween costume and my friend's Halloween costume. Actually, I ordered it. I ordered it, and he's gonna pay me back for it. This year I didn't make my Halloween costume because I just found something that. Yeah, I want to. My interest in Harry Potter has been reignited. Not that I ever wasn't interested, but it's been raised up again to a higher level. Yes! Got myself my Gryffindor tie. And my Gryffindor robes. And my friend likes Slytherin. So we got his Slytherin robes. I bet he's not watching. If you're watching, you know it's coming to you tomorrow. Hey, Zane, you watching? Probably not. Cool. Well, I guess I can go there. Should I try them on? Oh. And I beat Big Master Anonymous to the joke about things blowing over. I'm guessing that's what I beat him to. So I've got my Gryffindor robes. And I got a wand. I'll probably still wear the long pink and blue, I think, wig. Because why not? Tonks has weird hair. Maybe some other wizards do too. And yeah, I got myself a wand. And I got Lilia one because she wants one too. She got Ginny's. I got Young Dumbledore's from Fantastic Beasts 2, which I haven't yet watched. I really got to watch that. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, we got Spooky. I thought talking to me was doing homework. Oh, someone's doing homework. Should you really be watching me do this while you're doing homework? Well, as long as I don't interfere with your homework, no problem, eh? I can understand it. Listening to stuff while doing other stuff, I do that a lot too. Okay, so how's that for base? It's probably taller than I want. The base probably going to come to about here, a gap of about there. That is a bit taller than I want. I should probably... I could make a really big... No, I don't want that tall. I should cut it off right now so that I just... It'll be easier to cut it now than when it's assembled. I'm just going to completely fudge this. No. Yeah, this knife is actually covered in glue. It's pretty much useless. I should replace the blade on that one. Okay. Okay, well, I won't quite fudge it quite so badly. How tall should I make it? 15 centimeters? Doesn't have to be exactly that. We'll take it 16 here. 16 centimeters there. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I said Lilia's gonna do Harry Potter. She went with Gryffindor as well, but I ordered her cloak and tie a few days later than my own, so it should be here within a day or two. My friend Zane didn't order a tie because he already has one. He says he's a Slytherin, but I'll forgive him for that. He was sorted by Hogwarts, he was sorted by Pottermore. You know, I started doing Pottermore when it first came out. I think I tried it once, and then I just totally forgot about it. And now it's been replaced. I want to get into it. I want to read it. I want to see what's going on in that extended Harry Potter world. How badly did I do that? Close enough. Not really. I don't like that. That's sticking up a bit there. Oh, I'm buggering that. I am just totally butchering that. I'm going to go with close enough on the rest of that. Okay. So, what's the way we're going to go with this? Just hot glue isn't going to do it. I would like to use the brown tape, but the brown tape has gone AWOL. Bummer. Well, black for the base, but not for the stem. Brown I could just cover over either way. I can cover over black too. We'll go with the black. Or if the black wants to cooperate, come on there. It's getting a little old. It's really feels gooey more than sticky. Yeah, it'll still work fine. Okay, I am going to tape all these pieces first in the position I want them in. Oh, come, that sucked. Come on, line them up better, dingus. Yes, I have been watching The Good Place, so. Well, what do we got happening Twitter-wise? No. No, that's totally unrelated. Never mind. That's lined. Unrelated. Busy. Okay. So I can't really give any specific instructions on technique or, well, I guess technique, sure, but I mean, I haven't really planned this. I am totally making this up as I go. Measurement-wise, construction-wise, what the hell am I doing wise? Maybe that's not so wise, but that's what we're doing. I can cover over black. I said once I was making a cardboard house, I couldn't paint over it. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm not necessarily going to paint over the black. I mean, I could, but I often, if I can't speak, if I'm going to cover it over, I'll probably go over it in another colored tape. So that should be okay then. Okay. And one more piece of tape. And happy or angry birdie. I'm not sure which. How's it going, Q? Going swingingly, I would guess. Okay. Time to start with the hot glue. It's been plugged in ever since I started talking, so it should be raring to go. Guess I'll put it this way. Why is it not raring to go? Oh, is it not plugged in on the other end? I plug it in an extension cord, and I don't plug in the other end of the extension cord. Well, now I feel stupid. One of the kids plugged into a switch and turned off the switch. That is irritating. That was a wee bit irritating. So while I wait for the hot glue to warm up, maybe I should check out my Harry Potter robe. My Hogwarts, I'm not going to be Harry Potter, but I am going to be a Gryffindor. My Gryffindor robe. My hand clean? Hand clean. I'm hoping it fits. I got the biggest size they had. XXL, which said it's good for up to like 100 and a little bit under my height, 186 or so, and I'm 188. I'm just hoping it's like a little short on me. I'm hopeful. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. All right. It's a little short, but I'll be wearing, like black pants and a white shirt, and then have my Gryffindor tie going. That works. I'm happy. All right. The wand's upstairs, otherwise I'd get it out. That is fantastic. I was thinking of repurposing my a cloak my wife made for me for a Common Rider costume a couple years back. And so I ordered a Harry Potter iron-on patch to put on the cloak, and I totally misjudged the size, so I put it on my coveralls here. I think that would have been slightly too large to have on my cloak. Oh, I love that. I'm still sewing stuff onto that. So yeah, I got a lot to put on there. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna make Zane very happy tomorrow with his Slytherin cloak, and I'm very happy right now with my Gryffindor cloak. And Gryffindor is way better than Slytherin. You know that, right? Okay, how are you going? There we go. Okay, do I want to go that way? I'll go that way. Put the bead of hot glue down here. And stick it in there. And whoa, big gap there. Yeah, I really should have cut that better. Huge gap. Fill that in with hot glue. And why are you not pushing harder? Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, this is the inside. No one's ever going to see this again. So a crap job of gluing is not the end of the world. Okay, put that in there and that there. Line it up and glue my fingers to the cardboard, of course. Okay. It wasn't that hot, but it was a little warmer than I was expecting. It just surprised me. Okay. Hi from Louisiana. Hello in Louisiana. How you doing down there? Down there. I can't say down there. Over there. I'm actually not sure how we compare in latitude. No clue. Okay, so that is going to be the stem. I got to build the flared base from that. This is looking like it's going to be a pretty hefty cup, which is what I want for the first place. So that's good. Okay. So now we got that, which does not look like I got it quite straight. It's a lot flimsier than I thought it would be. That'll be okay. I will do something. I could glue this on here, in here. That would give it some, right there. That gives us some, okay. I don't even need to have to, I don't have to glue that even. I can just tape that down. I think I'll do that. That stops our twist right there. Like I said, I am making this up as I go. I have no firm plans. I kind of have an idea of what I want it to look like when I'm done. Other than that, pretty freeform. Freeform? Pretty quick and loose? No. Okay. If this is about 8 centimeters squared, which is what it should be about, 8 and a bit, right? Add the thickness of the cardboard. Would using the full width of this be too much? A little, maybe. Yeah, let's cut off a few centimeters on this. How wide is this? This is 22. Should we bring it down to 18? I'm thinking 18. Just because. Like I said, I can change my mind anytime and just cut a new piece of cardboard. Failure is always an option and a distinct possibility. Okay, up to 10. That should light up to 18. Good. Okay. Okay. That will be our base plate. Keep saying R, but might as well. People do it all the time. If I keep stopping to answer this phone, it's going to take forever. Yeah, that's still line. No biggie. Okay, I guess I should add the new member to the group. Add new member. There we go. Welcome to the group, new member. Which that person is probably never going to see this, because that has nothing to do with YouTube or cardboard or live streams. Okay. Now, what am I making it? I am making a cardboard trophy to be the first place award, along with a present of some kind I'm going to buy, like a toy of some kind, for the best costume at my annual Halloween party. So, I'm making a trophy. I'm playing a base, stem, the cup, and 2 handles. And then probably some kind of decoration to come later. Right now, my main focus is on getting the just the body done. Decorating can wait. Okay. Well, I mean, once I've got this worked. Wow, did I cut that really badly? That was horribly, horribly off. How did I? Geez, that is totally terrible. Like I said, failure is always an option. 17 and a half. That's a half centimeter off. Well, I can cut it again, or I can make it 17 centimeters. 18 is a nicer number. Doesn't really matter. Down to there, 17 to there. Still doesn't look like that. That still doesn't look right. Is this cardboard not straight to begin with, or am I measuring terribly? 17. 17. Okay. Yeah, I want 18. I'm bent. Yeah, it'll do fine. Okay, so try this again. Try this again. Make sure my line is at 18 centimeters. And why did I throw that piece away? I can still use that piece later. I cut it down to something else. 18 centimeters. Okay, this time, got it. Okay, cut this. Come on. Every time I throw something away like that, I always think of the scene from WKRP in Cincinnati where Dr. Fever smashes the hell out of the telephone when they're off at the remote transmitter. Smashes it up with a toolbox containing a bomb, which he doesn't know. And then he says he's going to fix the telephone. He throws away the rotary dialer and says, "No, I'll need that." Just makes me think of that every time. Kind of tells you somewhat of how old I am. Okay. Not sure that's going to be useful for anything, but I'll just leave that aside for now. And the other piece that flew away, I think I want that. Ugh, I know I want that. That is going to be useful. Okay. Is it start of the cardboard boat? No. If it was the start of the cardboard boat, I wouldn't be starting with a piece this small. The cardboard boat I do plan to make, but kind of I want to have enough cameras and everything before I get into it. Right now I'm using a my 8-man action camera, 1080p 8-man action camera as my camera for streaming because it's better than the built-in camera on the computer. Plus I can put it up on a tripod and run a cable, USB cable to put it as far away as I want. Actually bought an extension and didn't need it. But no, a boat would be much bigger pieces. Even internal framework of the boat, which I'm thinking of, the smallest piece is probably going to be about this wide. Excuse me. Actually, probably a little bit bigger. So, yeah, no, the boat, I don't know when the boat's going to get started. I want to get to it as soon as I can, but it's still going to take some time. I gotta sell some ties and some coloring books to finance the cameras to have on the boat. The coloring book, actually, I'm a good chunk of the way into making it. I posted the cover on Twitter and Facebook just a few days ago. Then I colored it in and posted it again. And I have got all of the pictures edited in to the coloring book in the size I want to have them in. And that is not big enough, is it? Nope. That one I'm throwing away. No, I want to see how big that was and make it bigger. And so the coloring book, as long as I can keep going on it, should be done within a few days. I'm adding in commentary and stuff before each picture and making sure people know which way is supposed to be up, although they're abstract drawings, so you can make any direction up that you want. No problem with that. Okay, so now 3 more of these. Geez, I apparently suck at drawing lines. There we go. And I sell a few ties and a few, well, more than a few coloring books. I'll be able to buy all the cameras I'll need. I mean, I'd like to have at least 2 more of these action cameras, really. Forward-facing me, and rear-facing. Would probably be cool to have those 3 angles. And maybe one of the helmets. So maybe 3 more of these cameras. These are way cheaper than GoPros, because like GoPros will cost you, like a cheap GoPro is still like $300 a piece. The regular range is about $400, I think. These are a tenth of that. They're not 4K. I don't need 4K. I can't handle 4K video. I don't have the hard drive space for 4K video. So I don't want to deal with 4K video right now. No, that's no good. So yeah, 1080p cameras will be just fine for me. And while I would love to have GoPros, I can't afford them. And GoPro used to do a daily giveaway, and I put my name in there every single day, hoping to be the first person in Japan to get to win the daily giveaway. Someone else in Japan did win a daily giveaway, and then they stopped doing the daily giveaway. So I was not happy. Oh, wait, I didn't cut that very straight. Is that straight enough? If that's straight enough, we can just keep going. That's pretty good. Okay. Wow, this is actually going a lot slower than I thought it would. But then it always does. I mean, I always think, okay, I'll do something in such a certain amount of time, and it always takes me longer than that. I might have to split this into 2 days or something, because at some point I got to go do the dishes and start cooking supper, which I always have to do in advance because I got to go to work. Okay. Plus, I'm making something today. I don't know how long it's actually going to take to cook. I'm making hamburger steak, but it's going to be it's going to have ground renkon. Renkon is lotus root. Saw it on TV. Tried it. It is fantastic. You mix the ground renkon with the ground beef, although it's a ground beef pork mix here. I'm going to add in onions and carrots and breadcrumbs and fry it up. Okay, that should be good, hopefully. Okay, these are going to become the angled base pieces. Now they have to meet each other. I think that's a good size. They have to meet each other, so this needs to be centered. And that'll work automatically, actually, if I just know the size of this properly. It's not 8.5. 8. Measured up at the tape. 8. Well, in kids saying 8.5. We'll go with 8.5 then. Okay, so 18. Take out 8.5. Would put us at 9.5. We want that split down the middle, 4.75 out of each side of this thing. I did about 4.7. Give us some wiggle room there. 4.7 there. Okay. Then just draw a line from that mark down to the corner. And that will give us the shape we need. Need, want, whatever. Okay, I'm kind of curious what people think. Is this good in live stream, or is this better in time lapse? Because, I mean, live stream, you get to hear me babble on, which I don't usually do when I'm by myself doing a time lapse. Live stream, I just never stop talking because I'm really having a one-way conversation here. Okay, so 3 more of these needed. I'm just curious, Alan C., which is it you can't wait to see finished, the boat or this trophy? I'm guessing the boat, which I haven't even started. Although I'd kind of like to make it a whole series. I've just been thinking of, I want to make this one kayak, but then I want to make this other thing too, and I want to make this other thing too, and I might end up just making a series of boats out of cardboard and tape and various other things. I mean, it just could be so much fun. I'm right by a river. So I got a place to float it, and that would be what floats my boat, a river. Cardboard and tape in a river. That's what floats my boat. Could be what sinks my boat, too. That could be fun to watch as well. I definitely need the cameras for that. Ooh, we're down to 2 viewers. I scared the people away. probably this is more fascinating as a live stream. But someone did say they'd like to see cardboard projects done. Did I say as a live stream? Probably more interesting as a time lapse. People did say they want to see it as a live stream, so I'm doing a live stream, but might be better off as a time lapse. I might have to. I can still do that actually. I'll have to download the live stream from YouTube because it's not being saved locally, and then just speed it up, which will take a couple passes depending on how long this goes. Okay. Now, if this is done properly, this will work pretty nicely. That's the best way to do this. Just curious. That looks pretty good from here. Put that in the middle. Might be a little wide, but tape will cover the mistakes. Possibly. Okay. It's actually not too bad. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so first thing should be to secure this to the base plate. Hot glue? I think so. Is that a good position? Looks about right. Hot glue it is. There's my next stick. I had a good spot and then I moved it. Stupid. Get a good spot, draw a line, and you know where you are. Okay, I can call that a good spot. And there we go. And now totally overdo it. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing, right? Okay. I love the hot smell of hot glue in the morning. Okay. There we go. Time for tape. Tape and hot glue? Yes, I think so. Okay. If you can't tell, I'm enjoying myself. I love doing this kind of stuff. Okay. I mean, I could easily see me moving to more and more build videos. I still do Sweet Tooth Thursday and such, and stuff about living in Japan, but I could see. I got ideas for so many projects. I could see me easily becoming like a cardboard making channel. Not, you know. People do keep asking for mini 4-wheel drive races. We were gonna go last month, and a typhoon hit. So there was no race. So that one's not my fault. We're often stopped by various things, the kids' activities, the weather. So yeah, I don't know. I do have to put up more mini 4-wheel drive content soon. But I don't know when it will be. Going by the shop, they don't have anything listed for the next race, so I don't know when that'll be. Not a clue. Okay, hot glue. And so there. Let's try and get that as straight as possible. Okay. Now an extra seam to glue. One up here. One down here. Gotta be kind of quick so it doesn't start to harden on me before I get it in. And there. I already said that. I was gonna say I love the smell of hot glue in the morning, but I already said it. I don't think I got that very well. I don't know. As long as it holds together, it can always get taped over later. Geez, I got another one stick already. I'm going by the 100-yen shop on the way home tonight. Okay. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. And there. And okay, stringy crap all over my fingers. This will get taped over. Ah, shoot. I can get it back there. Good-ish. Good-ish. Not really necessary, but I'm going to pull it there. Okay. And then last section. What time is it? Whew, this is taking me more time than I thought. Why no super chat donations for your live stream? Oh, power on. Hello from California. Or hello to California. Hello from Kyushu. Me speak no goodly. Why no super chat donations? You'll have to tell me, what are super chat donations? I don't know. I am willing to accept donations, but I don't know what a super chat donation is. Yeah, I'm a YouTube old fogey. I don't know all of the current. I don't know all the current stuff. Okay, come on. Okay. Stringiness, and hot glue. Oh, I didn't quite make it in there. Size isn't quite perfect. It's not quite meshing up, but it's not bad. Hey, kids aren't going to complain. Ah, stringy. Okay. Okay. That has a pretty good shape. That is going to be the base of the trophy. Maybe I'll just do it all in black. I kind of want to get gold paint for the top, but I kind of also would love to just do it in tape. I like the tape aesthetic. Black and yellow tape, brown tape. I like it. Oh well, I don't have to decide yet. What are the trophies for? The trophy is, other live stream, you can donate money through what's called a super chat, not clear how it works 100%. Yeah, I don't know it at all. But if you want to donate, I won't say no when we figure out a way. Like I said, I'll have to post some of my neckties I've made on my Etsy page, and I'm almost finished editing my coloring book, my e-coloring book. So you could just give me like $5 or 500 yen. I think my Etsy's set up in yen, so I might have to. I don't think I could set a $5 price tag, which 500 yen would actually work out better because I think the exchange rate is quite favorable on the American dollar right now, or the Australian dollar, or just about any dollar. I don't think the yen's doing very strong right now. Let's see, 500 yen in USD is $4.66. So you'd save there. How about Australian dollars? AUD, $6.90. Really, that's interesting. Because a while back, many years back, I just out of curiosity did a video on what was the strongest dollar out of all the dollars, and I went through a currency converter and went through all of them. And at that time, the Australian dollar was actually the strongest dollar. It was pretty interesting. I think it was the Australian dollar. Okay, now, how do I want to make the next section? Do I want to come out flat first and then come out, or just come straight out again like this? If I put a flat plate on there, I should probably do that either way. Put a flat piece here, because that'll be the bottom of the cup. So I'll need a piece that big. Hopefully, once I've done this one time and got it figured out, the next two will be quicker. I plan to make, first, second, third, I guess. This is going to be the biggest, unless I get really silly and make a huge first place trophy. Of course, if I do that, the winner might not want to take it home. Which I wouldn't blame him for, actually. Okay. I'm getting hot. Where's the air conditioning remote control? There it is. That's so far away over on the other side of the room, you won't hear it. Okay. That's an okay size. It's not quite right. I'm being picky today. And probably screwing it up. Well, I'm ripping it up. Okay, let's go with that. More glue. Right, there's the more glue. Wait a minute. More glue, more glue. Don't know that was totally necessary, but ow. Okay, that one was hot. Ow. Watch live stream and get to watch me burn myself. Yay. Okay, it says you sign to YouTube, go to Creators Studio live streaming events, select your live stream, click event control room. When you click open Super Chat, a new window in your Super Chat module. Super Chat is one way to monetize your channel through the YouTube partner program. But enough about your love, family. Enough of that. Love your family and your YouTube channel. Thank you. Are you at home? Yeah, I'm at home. This is my home. Yeah, there's I really can't see those. There's a picture of my kids there, and there's some certificates Duncan got playing piano. Two of those are from which one is it? This one and that one are from Tokyo. He went all the way to the national competition in Tokyo twice, 2 years in a row. We'll see if he can do a triple. That'll be a hat trick. We'll see if we can get a hat trick. Yeah, I'm Canadian. I got to work in hockey references sometimes, right? Okay. Flare it up. The thing is, I was thinking of making it an octagon. Making the trophy an octagon. If I do that, I just made things harder for myself. It's doable. It's totally doable. Do I want to do it? I do kind of. Oh, okay, there's a side question. Do we have our dog Cherry? No. Actually, I never mentioned it, but Cherry died a little over a month ago. So, no. we don't have charity anymore. And yeah, everyone was pretty sad about that for a while, but well, they're still sad about it when they think about it. But yeah, no, we have plenty of other pets though. We got a couple parrots and canaries and our own little zoo. Octagon, yes or no? It's kind of a square. It's not all that interesting. Oh, I know how I'm going to do it. Okay, yeah, that's a way. I'll bring these out in square and then put them in a triangle here, so I don't have to do an octagon straight from the base. Okay, that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, so nice to have decided. Now it's got to come out at least. Oh, it's got to come out farther than the base. Yeah. So it's not going to be a square. It should be a rectangle. And however big the rectangle is, the octagon also has to be the same. No, sorry, the triangle has to end at the same width to make it an octagon. Who is this trophy for? Well, the trophy will be for whoever wins the costume contest at my students' Halloween party. My Halloween party I hold for my students. And yeah, so I need to figure out how wide I want to make this. Fairly wide. That is going to be interesting to glue together. That might be a trick. Okay, so first thing is to cut out 4 rectangles. Apparently I did fairly badly. This is kind of why I want my metal ruler I couldn't find earlier. I can cut right along the edge. It gives you a really nice guide to cut along. Okay, now this is, what did we have, 8.5? 8, no, it says 8. Somewhere we lost the extra ½ centimeter. That's fine. Okay, so 4 triangles, 8 centimeters. Well, yeah, 4 triangles, but first 4 rectangles. Get your act together, Mark. 8 centimeters and 16. Okay. Thinking actually there's a bit of a breeze outside. I probably, instead of the air conditioner, I probably could have just opened the window. But then we'd have loud noises of cars driving by. Occasionally. Are you having haunted houses here? Yes, I'm having a haunted house this year. I have a haunted house. This is what? This will be my 4th or 5th year. I'm not sure. I will be assembling that. Well, actually, you should be able to figure it out. Just look back on my videos, and I've put up a video about the haunted house each year I've done one. It's definitely at least 4. It might be 5. I'm thinking it's 4. I just haven't planned it at all yet. Gotta try and make it different every year. And I really, just like the trophy, I don't plan it until I start making it. It all comes together as I go. But at some point, within, well, not too soon because I won't have anywhere to store all the cardboard, but at some point in the near future, within a few days of starting to make the haunted house, I got to go get a lot of cardboard. How many Pokemon have you caught in the game? Oh, the Pokemon Go, really haven't been doing it lately. I have. I was using the Pokemon Go app to roughly calculate how far I was walking, but I was using an older phone, and it was just tearing through the battery. So I had to walk along with an external battery plugged in just to slow down the battery drain. So I got a different app. It was actually a bicycle ride tracking app that also has a walk function I found out later. and I was using that to track because it's more accurate. And I kind of stopped doing Pokemon Go. I open up occasionally to look at it, but I just haven't gotten back into it, and I don't know if I will or not. Then the Harry Potter, the Pokemon Go like Harry Potter game came out, and my friend who ordered the Slytherin cloak, he told me about it. He said, I got to level 5 in the first night. Okay. I loaded it up and got bored in 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't know. I was never even hugely into Pokemon Go. It was just something to do while I was walking. Now I tend to walk farther and faster, so doing Pokemon Go wouldn't work because you want to stop and catch things. So that would actually be... my cut is wandering. That would be kind of counterproductive. Instead, I just I turn on that tracking app. I turn on various podcasts and walk a lot farther. Wait, if that's going to be... Is that going to work? It's going to work. How wide is it going to be? If this is at 8 centimeters and 8 centimeters, it depends on how much of an angle I give it. No, the diameter... The dimensions of the triangle are going to determine how steeply out it is. So if I do 8 centimeters, that's not going to be any good at all. I shouldn't have done these as rectangles. I should have gone out wider. Okay, well, that's that. Like I said, failure is always right there waiting to happen. It's always an option. Okay, no, I don't want to go out straight to 8 centimeters because then I've only got 8 by 8 by 8 by 8, which would put it at there. 8 squares for 120. It wouldn't be as big as I think. It'd be a trophy about this wide. It's not horrible. Maybe that is okay. Okay, what I've got to do is just try one triangle. Try one. See what kind of angle that gives me. That is just 8 centimeters. It's a scrap piece. Perfect. So it depends on the length I choose. The farther out the length is, the shallower or steeper the angle. The resulting octagon is going to be the same size no matter what. Which will be 8, but why don't I look at it actually? 8 by 8. Yeah, it's not as big as I want. Nope, I am abandoning that idea. It is not as big as I want. So, yeah, I guess I'm abandoning that idea. Okay. Ooh, it's almost 2 o'clock. How are the fields growing anything? Okay, in the field right now, we have only got 2 things going. And if you look at it from here, it just looks like weeds. There are some satoimo, I think it is, which is taro root, I believe. And we've got sweet potatoes growing. Double the amount of sweet potatoes we've ever done before. But these are the last things I'm going to grow in that field. I hadn't announced it, but that field is just too much trouble. We lost a bunch of things again this year, even though they didn't plant rice in the adjoining fields, the adjacent fields. We got a big rain. It totally flooded. The drainage is terrible, and it just killed off a bunch of stuff. So we're giving up on that field. I'm going to make, probably on my own property here, make a small field, set it up. It'll have better drainage. For one thing, it's higher raised up, and it doesn't have a clay base. So we're going to continue growing things, but on a smaller scale, and we're not going to borrow that field anymore. Okay, maybe if I go to 10 centimeters, is 10 enough? I'm going to try from an 8 centimeter base to a 10 centimeter, flaring it to a 10 centimeter lip. That's only gaining 1 centimeter over the distance. Yeah, Japanese sweet potatoes are so good. I love them. Love them. I just hope they grow a little bit bigger this year. This time we tilled the soil a lot closer to planting, so hopefully that works out better. What if I go to 12 centimeters? 12 from 8. The numbers just sound pleasing to me. I'm going to go to 12 centimeters. What kind of travel do I want over that? That's probably not the right term at all, but I'm just kind of talking to myself as I do. I'm talking to you guys too, of course, but I'm gonna have to cut this off soon. This is taking me a lot longer than I thought it had. I'm gonna have to just continue this tomorrow. Okay, let's cut that and that at 12. Oops. Maybe I can figure out that super chat thingy too. Who knows? Is that chalkboard behind me? A chalkboard? This? No, that's not a chalkboard. That's a curtain. Jeez, we still got those bloody Christmas things up. That's a view into the bird room, but there's no birds freely flying around right now. And it's just terrible amount of backlighting if I leave that open. So there's no point in having that up right now. Okay. The curtain is usually down, so that's why I totally forgot about those Christmas stickers. Although twice I have left our Christmas stockings up from one Christmas all the way to the next Christmas. I took them down January of this year, but they were up for over an entire year before that. So what year would that have been? They were up for all of 2018 and Christmas 2017. They were down most of 2017, but they had only came down in January of 2017, and they were up for Christmas 2017 from Christmas 2016. So I guess this year or next year is the year to leave them up all year again. We're alternating, 13 months up, 10 months down, 13 or something like that. I don't know. 13 months up, 11 months down. Okay. 22. I am going to cut these. I'm going to make it 10 and 10. Just because these numbers sound good to me for some reason. That cut is terrible. Because the first cut is the deepest, darling, I know. Because when it comes to being lucky. Well, I don't want to go into any copyright violations, so I'll shut up. I love singing, though. I don't get to do it enough. I could sing anytime I want to, really. But, I used to be involved in choirs, and I went to karaoke more when I was single than I do now. Now it's like once every never. That's not true. I think I've gone to karaoke 3 times since getting married. My wife is not as much of a singer. Okay. Okay. There's a crushed corner there. No big deal. Bet Nina can sing. Oh, yeah. Duncan, Lilia, and Nina are all in local children's choir. Kai is not. He doesn't seem to have as much interest in singing. He did kind of half express interest in joining one time, but then he went to give it a try, and Duncan and Kai together make a very bad combination when anything serious has to get done. So they just spent the whole time running around when they should have been practicing. Duncan's fine with Kai's not there, but if Kai's there, Duncan can't resist goofing around. And Kai wasn't really that serious about singing. Nina is learning. This is actually Lily's last year in the children's choir. She's reached the age of mandatory retirement for the children's choir. And actually, Duncan only has one more year because the boys are only go until grade 6, the girls until grade 9. That's, well, the Canadian equivalent, grade 9. Here's, end of elementary school for boys, end of junior high school for girls. Come on. I think I am actually getting to the point where I need a new blade, or at least to snap off the tip of this old blade. Not cutting as nicely as it should be. Okay. That should work pretty well. I think that should be pretty good. I am just going to get this cut, get these pieces cut. I don't think I can get into assembly. Get this cut, maybe taped, and I'll probably have to continue this tomorrow. Oh, no, I can't tomorrow. I can't do it tomorrow. I have a private class from 1:30. Thursday, maybe. Ooh, cut that a little bit too short. Oh, well, that'll do. Yeah, tomorrow won't work. So maybe a Thursday continuation of this part 2. I'm glad I remembered the class because I wouldn't want to promise a live stream and then not be able to deliver. Although I have done before, but that was technical issues. YouTube had changed their live stream system, which they've done several times, and I couldn't get any equipment working to live stream. Almost looks like a room on a chessboard. What looks like a room on a chessboard? Okay. But the sporty child, Kai, is more of the sporty child. He actually does track and field, which I don't know where he gets it from because I was never into sports. I played t-ball when I was in kindergarten, and then I dropped out of baseball in grade 1 because t-ball, everyone was having fun. And then I started the actual baseball, and God, it wasn't fun anymore. You make one little mistake, and people were angry at you. It was like, Jesus Christ, give me a break. I stopped going to practices fairly quickly because they were just all too serious. It wasn't any fun for me anymore. So I was like, forget that. I'm done. I'm out. I can't remember if my brother ever did t-ball or not, actually. I did. Did Michael? I'll have to ask him. I don't know if he did or not. I just can't remember. I know he didn't do any kind of sports after. Out of anyone in the family, my father was the most into sports. He was the hockey player. He loved hockey, but hardly ever took my brother into skating. I mean, I am a terrible skater because I never really got to skate as a kid. So, oh well. I'm better on rollerblades than skates. My dad tried rollerblades on once, almost killed himself. Wiped himself out, smacked himself in the back of the head, and that was it. He never wanted to rollerblade again. Probably the safer idea. Oh, come on, dropping things, you droppy McDropperson. Oh. Okay. I mean, this is kind of turning out like a chess piece, maybe. What do I want now? I want the 8 centimeter to a fine point triangle of how long? 10 centimeters, right? Yes, 10 centimeters. Okay. Oh, my knees are popping. 204. Okay. Is that a mic, the orange thing? Yes, this is a mic. This is a blue snowball. It's the mic. It is much better than the computer microphone, so I like to have that for, well, any kind of voice recording I do, but also for the live stream. I think it just gives a much higher quality of sound. It was a Christmas present from my mother, so that's what I asked for. When it comes to Christmas presents, if I'm gonna get something, I ask for something that will help me with generally it's been video production. I mean, I got a green screen, which I've hardly ever used. I'm sorry about that, but I was trying to get it to work, and I found out that blonde-haired people just don't work well with green screen because something in the blonde hair, there's a green element to it. So I try and use it, and my hair becomes see-through. So I should have gone for a blue screen. Actually, I can get it. It's a pretty good price on a blue screen I could get, and I should get one. It's just, I got 4 kids. That's my reason for a lot of things, but seriously, I got 4 kids, so I just can't go buying things every time I want to. Gotta have a good reason behind it. I do want to get a blue screen though, and start using that for some fun stuff. Blue screen looks like fun. Green screen would have been great. Or maybe I should just wear a hat. A nice hair covering hat, and then I'll be okay. And no green t-shirts. Okay. Actually, I can order a pretty decent size looking blue screen directly from China at a decent price. If I get it through Amazon in Japan, it's not so decent a price. First time I tried to order the green screen, I screwed up and ordered, it was all in Japanese. I ordered this big honkin' chunk of green screen paper. So that was disappointing. But they accepted it as a return and gave me a refund for it. So that was okay. And then I ordered a different green screen, and it was really stiff and hard to use. And I finally got myself a softer one. And it makes my hair disappear. So it looks weird when you're trying to do a green screen stuff and people are looking straight through your head. Yeah, well. Okay. If this works, I got the right sizes here. The only thing left to do will be to cut the trophy sides, however long they're going to, however tall it's going to be, 8 of those. Attach them all together, and then the cup arms handles. Assemble that, and then decorate it somehow. I haven't chosen the decorations, and then it'll be recreating this all in a smaller scale for second and third place. Okay, now these have got to come down right to a point, so it's got to go right to the middle point. 5 centimeter middle point. Oh, if I thought about this, I could have cut this little rectangle and cut it. That would have been easier. Silly me. Okay, well, I just thought of one way to speed up my process in the future. If I had just cut a 10 centimeter long rectangle and left them connected, cutting the diagonal bits would have automatically made the triangles I wanted. Instead of having to cut triangles, instead of having to make 8 cuts, I would have had to make like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, less. Maybe. I don't know. No, 6. It would have been 6. But also, it would have been less initial cuts to make the squares. I wouldn't have had to make each individual square. Whoa, I got a funky leg twitch going on, a little muscle twitch in my leg. That is slightly irritating. Okay, just thinking about what I'm making for... Hello? Still line. Could be... Oh, new person. Oh, yeah, I got to mute their chat. I'll do that later. I think I definitely... Yeah, I'm going to cut these, and then that's going to be it for today. I've got to get on to dishes and cooking in order to have enough time to make what I'm going to make and prepare for my classes. So this is going to be it in just a minute once I've finished this. Any last minute questions? You better get them in now, because remember the transmission's on a bit of a delay. So by the time you think, oh, I got to get in a question, I might have already clicked the stop button if you don't get it in now. Definitely need to sharpen up this blade. I actually heard of some people who use all these cutters a lot actually having a whetstone and sharpening their blade, which sounds like an interesting prospect. I don't know how well that would work for me. The blades are cheap enough. I should just get another blade on here, really. How many of these are going to make? I'm going to make, well, the plan is 27 years old always needs things. What was I talking about that always needs things? It's kind of stream of consciousness, so I've already forgotten what I've said earlier. What was I talking about that always needs things? Oh, I totally screwed this up. These are supposed to be 12 centimeters. These are 10. They have to be 12. Okay, well, that's another one in the garbage. I don't have time to remake that right now, so I'm going to have to stop there for now. We've got the base. We've got the beginnings of the flare for the cup. I'm not sure if that's going to be big enough. Yeah, probably. I can always build a secondary one, too, make it a little bit rounder. We'll see. The biggest one could be the most fanciful, but I'm going to have to call it there because I just pooched that bit with wrong measurements. But I will continue this, I'm going to say Thursday. And maybe if I can get started earlier, I'll have more time and so yeah, more chats in the future. Thursday. I'm going to continue this on Thursday. Although this is Tuesday right here. If you're watching it, other places could be Wednesday night. No, by now it's already Thursday. No, some places it is Wednesday night, Monday night. Some places it is Monday night. So either I'm going to do this in slightly under 48 hours from now. I'm going to continue this. So hopefully people will be around for that. Just put this down here, keep it out of the way. Everyone have a great day, and I will see you in just under 2 days. Well, plus there'll be the Wednesday weigh-in tomorrow. Okay, everyone have a good day. Where is the end button? Okay, thanks for everyone who joined and everyone who watches this after, if you're actually going to sit through this whole thing. So Power On's watching right 10:13 p.m. on Monday, right? So for you, it will be Wednesday night. For me, it'll be Thursday, middle of the day. So everyone have a great day, great night, whatever. See you in less than 48 hours. I cannot do this tomorrow. And we'll keep going on this trophy. Bye-bye. Did I get it? You got it. Yes, end.